now.
Welcome back to another episode of Building the Bridge. Today we're going to string up the 3 bottom main cables. Still have to do the top 2 cables to completely finish the main cables series, but this should get us to the point to where we can start adding some boards, so that's the plan for this episode. As I started tightening up the first of the 3 cables, I noticed it was caught on my platform over there that I use to transport materials over to the island before I have the bridge, of course. Right here I'm connecting the end of the cable up to the first of 5 turnbuckles. These are 1 inch by 24 inch turnbuckles. They have a rating of 10,000 pounds per turnbuckle. That should be more than enough to support foot traffic walking across this bridge for many years to come. Here I'm adding some anti-seize to the threads on the turnbuckles. These are used turnbuckles that I got on eBay. The turnbuckles themselves are in fantastic shape. There is a bit of crud buildup in the threads themselves. Tried to clean them up as best I could, but the threads still have a bit of debris in the threads, and it was difficult to turn the turnbuckle under load, so I put that anti-seize to assist me turning the turnbuckle to tighten it up. I will be adding locking nuts to this turnbuckle to prevent it from backing off over time. tough to tell from the brush in the way, but I am adding 3 clamps to the each end of the cable, which is recommended to achieve the full breaking strength of the cable. Got the first cable put up. Exciting. Here I'm terminating the island side of the second cable. All I'm doing is putting a loop in it so I can shackle it to the other side of the bridge. This square tubing that you see in the middle right here is to support the main cable going from one side to the other. It is 4x4 square tubing that I'm going to weld to the I-beams that are sunk into the ground. They have a D-ring welded to the middle, and that is what each end of the cable will attach to.
Oh yeah, she's old. It's crazy how strong a weld is.
I know. There was a slight gap between the end of the square tubing and the I-beam. I don't have my I-beams absolutely perfect with each other, so I had a little bit of a gap on the outside. I was unable to pull it in with this chain come along, so I ended up just having to weld in the gap. Wasn't an issue once I got some welding there.
Oh, you finally used that thing.
Yeah. Dude, this has been the best thing. I told you I'd use it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We were about that we come in
The old-
town that
yeah.
way and there wasn't a building there.
There is.
Is there?
Yeah.
I missed it. So how the hell is John Marshall rid of the whole building?
After all that work.
Yeah.
Nah, it's still there.
Huh.
So I'll run one pass on it, and I'll get you to run the second one. You try.
Oh, it's got a little light in it.
What?
This thing lights itself up.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh.
it automatically turns
Yeah,
dark.
I'm used to the other
Yeah,
ones
old
where
stuff.
You can't see anything.
Nah, that's nice. Where yeah, you can look at it until it lights.
Come on.
Slow and steady. Yeah. Yeah, you did. That ain't bad though. It didn't leave a lot of metal, but that ain't bad. Especially for first time in a while.
It's kind of like you're going blind.
Yep. Usually I'll use a needle scaler to knock off any slag. Forgot my needle scaler today, so I'm stuck with the old chipping hammer. You can try again?
Yeah.
No. But yeah, just stay with that puddle. You're going a lot slower than you think you need to.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
Still too fast.
Yeah, a little bit. And also, it looks like you're putting it straight down. You want to kind of try to get it into this metal too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, look at that. Building some. Look at how easy that's chipping off now. That people do is just go too fast. I'm gonna put that in there. Went ahead and strung up the third cable, or what I'm calling the third cable, the one farthest on the left. That was off camera, but now we're setting up the middle cable just as we did two other cables. We're going to attach it to the boat and just pull it right across using the other cables, and then we'll shackle it to the other side, to the middle, and do it just how we did the other two. Finish tightening up everything when I get it all tied down.
Alright. Round second run. Oh, I thought jumped the wrong boat.
Heck, that's fine.
Alright. Hey now. Oh, I'm good now. I caught. Now we do it. Oh yeah. Well, that's cool. Left hand through.
I had to replace one eye on one of the turnbuckles. Threads were a little bit gummed up and bent over, so I decided to swap out one of the eyes on the bottom cables to make sure that we are retaining that full 10,000 pounds rated strength.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Alright. Oh, hoist. Hoist. Yeah, she survived. Open up the thimble. I don't know. Alright, look at that. Heat. Shoot, yeah, dude. Yeah. Look at that.
I'm just setting the tension of one of the cables to get it to match up with the others. That's it for the main cables. Next is for the support poles. I'm going to stick in the middle of the bridge. The cable I'm using here to tie around the poles to the I-beam has a rated breaking strength of 2,000 pounds. I put a lot of tension on that I-beam, but it seems to have held up fine and really put them to the test. I'm using these little aluminum crimp rings for the cable. They really never used them before, but I was very impressed with them. The cable broke before they gave way, and they were super easy to crimp on. They look really slick and sleek, and I think I'm definitely going to use them in the future. That's it for this episode. Hopefully next episode we'll be putting the boards along the bridge, 140 2x10s, so stick around to watch that, and I appreciate you watching.